How's it going, guys? I'm doing an update on all my leopard geckos. Some people have been asking for some videos, so I thought I'd get to it. So I've started my breeding project here. I've got this guy here. His name's George. He's not actually my gecko, but he's a bell albino, and we're borrowing him because we needed a male to breed Indica, who's right there in the moist hide box, and Roach, who's somewhere in there, I think. I just gave them a bunch of crickets, so they're on the hunt. We're pretty excited. I'm pretty sure they've been doing some mating, so we're hoping for some clutches of eggs pretty soon. Gonna get the incubator set up pretty soon. Well, that's those guys. I'm gonna actually try and pull Roach out, see where she is. Oh, she's in the other hide. Maybe we'll be able to get a look at her now. There she is. So let's get over to our other geckos. Here in this 12 by 12 Exoterra we got Mac. She's our Mac Snow Raptor. I'm gonna try and get her out. Let everybody have a look at her. She doesn't come out too often. She likes to hide underground. Come on. There she is. She's gotten a fair bit bigger since we've had her, and her colors have actually gotten a little bit more distinguishable from each other. She's still too little to breed this year. Hopefully we can do something with her next year. Let's put her back inside. And get her terrarium put back together real quick. And then we'll come down here and look at Cheese. She's an enigma. Tangerine enigma, right? She's actually in George's tank, the one we brought him here home from the people who own him's house, and she's just in here because it was easiest with his heat pad for us to move her around. She's also getting a lot bigger. It has been a little bit of a bummer watching her. She does have a bit of a problem. I think it's called the enigma trait. They kind of spin in circles a little bit every so often, but I think she mostly just does it when she's a little bit stressed out. The rest of the time she's quite alright. She always eats her crickets. She's been growing, so she's alright. But those are my geckos. That's how they're doing. Getting bigger. Hopefully we have some hatchlings this year to... So I've also been trying to breed mealworms for our leopard geckos for a while, and we finally got it going. They it's been months and months, and we finally have some mealworms that are getting to feeder size, if you can see them there. There's one right there. There's a few hundred in this box here. This is the first box that we had the beetles over. And then our second box here, there's a little smaller, but there's a lot more of them than in the first box. It's kind of hard to see in the video, but there's thousands in this one. And then our beetles are in here. Most of them are hiding in the substrate right now. There's probably 40 of them or something. They came from a bunch of mealworms that we bought for the geckos that started to pupate. And this is the newest one. I've seen a few mealworms in here, but there's not many yet. I just started that box 2 weeks ago. But the mealworms, when they hatch out or the eggs fall through the screen here, they either fall through as an egg or climb through the substrate and fall through the screen once they come out. And then that way I don't have to separate the beetles from the mealworms ever. Saves a lot of work, and I just add carrots to this every few days, all cut up, and they grow real quick. I have them on a heating pad at in the back room where they are in the dark, and that actually sped up the process a lot. Before I was just doing it without any heat, and I was wondering why my box never had any worms in it. And then I started to use the heat, and we saw worms within weeks. Well, that's how I'm feeding my geckos. Have a good one, guys.